Okay, Doug, so the exercise that we're going to do today is the dumbbell row. And this is going to be an exercise that we're going to apply a lot of the drills that we use to learn how to pull correctly. We're thinking about that scap J. We're also thinking about creating a nice active plank. So we are really loading our torso, we're breathing through that position, and we have really good alignment and tension. Now this exercise itself can be a little bit challenging because we're going to be in this kind of almost quadruped position, and we're dealing with momentum as well. So we want to be able to fight that rotation. So we have to build a lot of stability within the core itself. So as I come down into here, we want to remember as soon as we get into this position is when we want to start loading the core, not when we get down and pick up the weight and then try to find our plank. We want to find that plank first. Think about really rotating that elbow pit forward, setting our push-up position that we went over earlier, and then bringing this weight into the movement. And we're really owning that position and loading our core. Before we even get started, we're thinking about stabilizing our back, we're thinking about stabilizing our shoulder, and I like to even think about pulling my elbow to the hip as I'm going into this movement. Remember those scap J's that we talked about earlier? Everything is being initiated through the shoulder blade, and then we have that bicep helping out to finish that movement. What you can do is you can even add a little bit of rotation, and that will help recruit a little bit more bicep for you and overall allow us to gain more strength throughout this entire movement, okay? All right, so remember everything starts with the plank first. I'm gonna just do our 3-point drill quickly to make sure that we have a nice neutral spine. Can you show me you can breathe in that position? Good. All right, so we're turning everything on through here. I should see the lats turn on. All right, so let's come back down. I want you to think if I put a cup of coffee on your lower back, it's not going to spill over because we have a nice level belt line. And you're really thinking about pulling this again, remember, down and back into the back pockets, leading with the shoulder blade itself. Much better. Good, and give you that rotation to help really activate the bicep. Show me that you can own this position with breath work on every single rep. You're going to give me 2 more reps here. You should really feel the challenge because we have to stabilize and fight rotation throughout this entire movement. Last one. Great job. So go ahead and set the weight down. Awesome. So that was a fantastic job learning how to do the dumbbell row. As we know, that's a super challenging movement because we have to fight that rotation the entire time. So it's really important that we stabilize, and again, that we are initiating that with our scapula so we can really activate our back muscles, and then we're finishing that off with our synergist, which is our bicep.